Undiscovered. The world we inhabit today is surrounded by the mundane. Chats are quick, relationships are decided with a click or a flick, and the aspirations held in many minds are only to chase fame at the price of anything, despite the pain and treating life like it is a game. One of the few releases that bring comfort to a world full of students but lacking teachers is to express the context of how we feel in media that will live on. Today, the fray will only admire what you create if it follows a trend, right up until the span of attention changes like the direction of the wind, and it's all gone. Dig deeper, and through the cracks of outcasts, the shy, oppressed, and those unknown for their craft, there proudly stands a collection of wizards and dream weavers that deserve to be taken into the mainstream, for their stories are unique, real, and hold so much to offer because of their beginnings. The girl who sits by her bed in a dark room and to a hushed audience will whisper sing to them as her ukulele holds a tune. From the backyard of a man's proud state where his son plays and his knowledge of nature he could talk about for days, to a small nook lined with music books, with coffee in hand she composes her next song to play. A guy whose voice and personality shine like the sun, and a wife who has done nothing but see the world as her herd and opened her arms up to everyone. A bloke in New York whose talents are multiple and whose thoughts and soul are original, alongside a rapper who is constantly in search of the next verse spit before and after with a flow so rich it's criminal. One such friend who, with a high Q, a day can express in a few words what would take others lifetimes to say, and the story of two musicians that came together despite each of them living 11,265.41 kilometers apart and away. To a woman's life is surrounded by a maze of numbers, but her pure soul and headstrong goals allow her to stand tall above it all. No matter what can be thrown at these people, they all have learned to give life more and plant the seeds of prosperity for the world to take on a permanent role for them to grow. What if the script was flipped, and none of these people were to exist? The world would be a much poorer place because of it. The fact remains that as long as art exists, anything can be explained, as we, the unknown few, don't want to be considered the next greatest thing, but we all individually seek to be the first and best